And good afternoon. Welcome out here to Eagleville as we get set for this Grand River Conference West matchup tonight here on Albany TV. It's a matchup tonight between the Albany Warriors and the North Harrison Shamrocks. Remember, today's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors help you bring you today's broadcast, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch, and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany, East Fork Lodge Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC. JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and North Harrison School Districts, and the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. Again, I'm Jared Rolfes. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play along with Brett Williams doing the camera work and color commentary for tonight. And as we take a look at two teams coming into today's game, Warriors come in with a record of 9-5, 5-0 in GRC West play. For North Harrison, they come in with a record of 6-1, 3-1 in Grand River Conference West play. Brett, this is a big game in order for conference. Right now, Warriors kind of sit atop of that. They should know here by Saturday whether or not they are the GRC West champions, with a game tonight here over in North Harrison and then a game tomorrow against King City. But then also the big thing tonight, this is basically the game for who's the 1 seed, who's going to be the 2 seed in the Class 1 District 15.
Yeah, this is probably one of the bigger games that Albany's had in a couple of years here as a program. North Harrison coming in with a solid record, still trying to stay in line for a share of the conference. They do have one conference loss, so if they were to lose tonight, that probably knocks them out of the running for even a share. Also, like you said, the district implications. Albany trying to stay in the running for an outright conference championship. They can secure that with a win tonight and then a win tomorrow against King City. So 2 tough road tests for Albany. This is a big district game, of course, too, like you said. And it's really important, like you said, for that 1 seed because there's just one bye. And we talked at length this year about the lack of pitching depth that the Warriors have. So a bye and just having to play 2 games would go a long way. I think it also makes who you pitch in that first game a lot easier of a decision as well.
Yes. And again, also for tonight, you look at it, Warriors, as we've had for about the past 3 weeks now, 9 players dressed, 9 players on the field. That'll be it. There will be nobody on the bench again. They do get William Fish back tonight, but Ricardo Kopp, Zayden Palmer, who's still injured, but both of those 2 players out tonight at track. We wish them well at the track meet today over at North Andrew. But again, as we get set, Warriors going to play with 9. William Fish, who has been out of the lineup for a couple of weeks, he's back out on the mound to start things here for the Warriors.
Yeah, he's getting the start tonight, and it's a big game. This is about as big of a game as you could possibly imagine to come in after missing a couple of weeks. So Warriors really going to need to have him eat up a lot of innings. That's kind of the theme for all their starting pitching. We were told before the game that no one's off the table. Albany really wants to win this one, so if things get hairy, we could see one of the Worrells or maybe a Landon Hawkins. But the Warriors ideally would like to save those guys and have Will pitch 4, maybe 5, maybe even 6 innings, or at least get into the 6th inning. But a lot's riding on him tonight.
And the big thing with Will, tends to be more of a contact pitcher.
Yeah.
Wind is blowing in here in Eagleville. It is a very cold wind, but again, hopefully that will kind of help things out, because usually over at King City the wind tends to be blowing out and a little bit of a smaller field over at King City. But with the wind blowing in, William Fish will get the start tonight here for the Warriors.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that as well. He's a contact pitcher, so the fielder's got to be ready. You don't want to leave outs out on the field. That's half the battle here, keeping this pitch count low, is getting outs when they present themselves to you.
We'll be back with our Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV, all part of your BTC Bank pregame. Remember, BTC Bank, here for good.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
There's something special happening in downtown Albany. Our small town charm, our local businesses, and our historic Main Street are the heart of our community. And now we're investing in the future. From restoring storefronts to supporting entrepreneurs to creating new places for families and visitors to gather, Main Street Albany is leading the revitalization of our downtown. When you shop local, volunteer, or support Main Street projects, you're helping build a stronger, brighter Albany for generations to come. Join us as we keep moving forward. Main Street Albany, investing in our community, restoring our history, and building our future. In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, or here to Eagleville, as we get set for this match between the Albany Warriors and the North Harrison Shamrocks. Remember, as we get set for tonight's starting lineups are going to be brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. As the meeting at home plate finishes, we'll get set for today's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups, and we'll turn it over to the public address announcer for today's starting lineups, followed by the national anthem here on Albany TV.
Good evening and welcome to the North Harrison Shamrocks home field. We will be playing Albany Warriors tonight. We will start off with our visiting lineup, with the first batter up being Dalton Worrell, number 7. He will be behind the plate for them. Number 2, Barrett Worrell. Number 8, Barrett Worrell will be at shortstop. Number 17, Shay Miller will be at first base. Number 4, Jay Anthony will be at third base. Number 5, Carter Danner will be in left field. Number 1, Landon Hawkins will be at second base. Number 31, John Rigney will be in center field. Number 44, Caden Smith will be at right field. Rounding out their batting will be number 21, William Fish on the mound. And for your home team lineup, we'll have number 35, Tate Richardson on the mound. Number 4, Wrecker Fortner playing center field. Number 7, Gage Fortner, shortstop. Number 3, Andrew Craig playing first base. Number 2, Dustin Hamilton behind the plate. Number 13, Helen Craig at third base. Number 45, Landon Johnson at left field. 00, Cole Harchin at second base. And number 15, Kyler Kimbrough in right field. If everyone will please rise and remove your head cover for the playing of the national anthem.
Healthcare works best when it feels simple, supportive, and close to home. That's why Mosaic Medical Center Albany is all in on making it easy to access the care you need. We're now offering one-call scheduling for all our primary care clinics in Albany, Grant City, New Hampton, and Stanberry, including radiology appointments. One call connects you to one team focused on connecting you to expert care without the hassle. Call 660-726-1295 to schedule an appointment today.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as we can take a look at your starting lineups today, starting with the Warriors. Leading off will be Dalton Worrell, followed by Barrett Worrell and Shane Miller. Heart of the order will be J. Anthony, Carter Danner, and Landon Hawkins. Rounding out the order will be John Rigney, Caden Smith, and William Fish. Take a look at the starting defense tonight here for the Shamrocks. It'll be Landon Johnson in left, Riker Fortner in center, Kyler Kimbrough in right. And around the infield it'll be Kellen Craig at third base, Gage Fortner at shortstop, Cole Harchin at second. Andrew Craig will pick him out at first. On the mound is the left-hander Tate Richardson, and behind the plate will be Dustin Hamilton.
Talked about the 6-1 record the Shamrocks have coming into this one. I think it's pretty safe to say that Albany's probably the stiffest test they've had this season. So both teams kind of trying to set themselves up, presumably for a conference championship game against King City later in the season.
Smith Prudential Financial first pitch looked at for strike one. Remember to start your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services 660-726-3396. The 0-1 pitch is looked at as the count now moves 0-2 here to Dalton Worrell.
And of course the district implications, so a lot riding on this game.
0-2 pitch going to be fouled off. Will stay no balls, two strikes. 57 degrees here at first pitch. 15-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the north to northwest, and feels like 46 degrees. Brett, are we sure about that?
It feels colder.
I agree. As the 0-2 pitch comes in, it's going to be popped up right side of the infield, and the first baseman, Andrew Craig, is there, so he'll put it away for out number one.
Tate Richardson, left-hander on the mound. It's always a challenge for hitters, especially with the two leadoff hitters for the Warriors, both being lefties.
As Barrett Worrell will now dig in here to left-handed batter's box.
Should say they bat left-handed.
Yes. As the first pitch looked at inside for ball one. You both hit left-handed, both throw right-handed. As the next one is going to be chopped foul. Count evens up at 1 strike. So a 1-1 count here to Barrett Worrell with nobody on, 1 out here in the top half of the first inning. As Richardson brings home the 1-1. This one going to come in and hit Barrett as he'll take first base and gives the Warriors an early base runner.
Barrett, always a threat to go. Will be harder with a left-handed pitcher, but he's not afraid to steal on anybody.
That will now bring up to bat Shea Miller. Senior first baseman will dig into the right-hand batter's box. And first pitch is going to clip the outside corner for strike one. Richardson throws over to first. Barrett back in easily at first. As Miller will dig back in. Richardson has the pitch he wants. Again, we'll check Barrett Worrell over at first. Pitch home. Outside. Barrett takes off the pitch. Throw down to second base is offline, but they get Barrett as the tag was coming down. It missed to the first base side of the second base, and we're able to get Barrett out at second. And it's now 2 outs, nobody on here, and a 1-1 count here for Shea Miller. A 1-1 pitch. Looked at for strike two as the count now moves. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Coach Worrell was kind of looking at Barrett. He didn't look pleased. I don't know if he had the steal sign there. I don't know what happened there.
Drop third strike. Miller will take off. Throw down to first in time for out number 3. Even though the Warriors got on base to do a hit by pitch, they go down. The first 3 batters were back to start the bottom half of the first inning when we come back in a moment. Still scoreless here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as we take a look here at the starting lineup here for the North Harrison Shamrocks. Top of the order will be Tate Richardson, Riker Fortner, and Gage Fortner. Heart of the order we'll see Andrew Craig, Dustin Hamilton, and Kellen Craig. And then rounding out the bottom third of the order will be Landon Johnson, Cole Hartschen, and Kyler Kimbrough. Take a look at the starting defense tonight here for the Warriors. It'll be Carter Danner in left, John Rigney in center, Caden Smith in right field. Jay Anthony will get to start the hot corner today with Barrett Worrell in the hole at short. Landon Hawkins at second base. Shea Miller will pick him out at first. On the mound today for the Warriors is the junior right-hander William Fish. His battery mate behind the plate is Dalton Worrell.
Pretty quick top half of the first inning here for the Warriors, and now the Shamrocks trying to build on that good start. Maybe push a run or two across.
That'll bring up Tate Richardson to lead off. He'll hit here from the left side against William Fish. We talked about it. More of a contact-type pitcher. As the first pitch is going to miss low for ball 1. Last game he pitched was the conference game against Princeton on the road, in which Warriors came away with a big win. Next pitch will miss outside for ball 2.
A couple of misses here by Fish, but neither of them missed by much.
Now the 2-0 home to Richardson. will miss inside to the left-hander for ball 3. And quickly fish down to a 3-0 count. As this one inside, and the pitcher, Tate Richardson, will take a 4-pitch walk to start out the ball game. As it'll bring up the center fielder, Riker Fortner, to bat.
Yeah, four quick ones there, and now Fish is going to have to work out of the stretch here, and he's going to have to.
Usually, though, that's where he tends to work his best, though.
Yeah, going to have to mix up that timing, though, a little bit. He's working really fast right now.
And this one on a hit and run is going to be hitting to right field. It is going to drop out of the glove of Caden Smith, but kind of stuck, having to go back and then stop. There was Tate Richardson, so he's going to stop at second. And it's going to be a single there for Riker Fortner, as runners now on first and second, and nobody out as it brings up Gage Fortner to bat.
Yeah, right away. I mean, we talked about it in the pregame. The Warriors are going to have to help out their pitcher here and have a clean fielding game and an error right away.
Could have been a maybe double play off of that with how far Richardson was off as he was stealing on the pitch, as this one is going to be bounced in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch here from Fish to Gage Fortner. Again, going to be low for ball 2.
Yeah, Fish seems, we'll see here how he continues, but you're hoping that he's not getting rattled already. Just 2 batters into the game, just got to settle back down.
2-0 pitch. Looked at for strike 1. Count now moves 2 balls, 1 strike. And Tate Richardson on second, Riker Fortner on first. Still nobody out here in the bottom half of the first inning. The 2-1 from Fish. Misses high for ball 3 as Gage Fortner has to duck out of the way. Arrows is going to wear that at the ear hole. Now the 3-1 pitch. Bounces in the dirt away. Another walk. Walks the bases loaded here with nobody out, and the cleanup hitter Andrew Craig coming to bat.
Well, pretty big jam here early for Fish, and see what he does here. But a base hit to the gap here would be quite the quick start here for North Harrison.
Left-handed Craig will watch one for ball 1. Now 1-0 pitch is going to be tipped back foul, as Craig was trying to give that one a ride to clear the bases.
If Fish had thrown another ball there, I would have expected Worrell behind the plate to call timeout and maybe talk to him a little bit, but gets a big strike there. Now we'll see what he can follow that up with.
1-1 home. Is going to be hit off the end of the bat to shortstop Barrett Worrell. No play at home. He'll flip it to third, and they'll get the runner out at third, but a run will come in. Runners on first and second after the fielder's choice.
Yeah, infield wasn't playing in there, so it was going to be pretty hard. It would have had to been hit pretty hard to get an out at the plate, and it wasn't hit that hard. So no play at the plate there. They do get the sure out at third base, though, and a big first out for Albany.
So North Harrison will take a 1-0 lead as Dustin Hamilton comes to bat with runners on second and first and 1 out. Pitch from Fish. It's going to be chopped to Barrett Worrell. Has a little bit of trouble with it, and he'll botch it at short. And another batter will get on due to air. And bases again loaded here for North Harrison as it brings up the third baseman, Kellen Craig, to bat.
Yeah, there was a double play opportunity there, and Barrett just tried to go for it before he had the ball. And now two errors here in the first inning for Albany.
Pitch home from Fish. Swings at one that bounces as it crosses home plate for strike 1.
You got a pitcher that's not getting off to a great start. You don't want to help him out. That's what Craig did.
This one is going to be hitting the hole between first and second into right field. 1 run will come around to score. Quick throw in. There's going to be a play at the plate. And the throw goes away off of Dalton Worrell's glove. And 2 runs will score, making it a 3-0 lead here for North Harrison with runners on third and second. And we're going to quickly have a visit to the mound brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. We're back with more in just a second here on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany.
Welcome back out again here to Eagleville, as still visiting on the mound after quickly here in the bottom of the first. 3 runs already in with 2 more in scoring position here with just 1 out. And it'll be the number 7 batter, Landon Johnson, that'll bat here for the Shamrocks.
Yeah, Fish has been not totally on, and the fielding has been pretty bad here in the first inning for the Warriors, and that's led to this quick 3-0 lead that the Shamrocks have earned.
Already 2 errors here, as this one is going to be swung on and missed here by Johnson for strike 1.
Well, and I wasn't watching, but they could have got a second out there at the plate, but the ball deflected off the glove of Worrell.
The 0-1 pitch. Misses low in the dirt inside for ball 1. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. So Hamilton on third, Kellen Craig on second. As the 1-1 upcoming here from Fish to Johnson is going to be popped up and drifting back to the edge of the grass is the second baseman Landon Hawkins for out number 2. That'll bring up now Cole Harchin as the Warriors 1 out away getting out of a really rough first inning here, giving up just only 3 runs. First pitch here from Fish. Looked at for strike 1.
Yeah, all things considered, a 3-0 lead. I mean, it wouldn't be ideal, but could have been a lot worse here, so the Warriors can get a third out here. 3-0 is not bad. Make that up pretty quick.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Count now moves. No balls, 2 strikes. Here to the freshman, Harchin. The 0-2 from Fish is going to miss on the inside corner for ball 1. Now the 1-2 pitch. Again will miss just inside for ball 2. As the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fish has the 1 he wants. Now we'll bring home the 2-2. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Warriors get out of the inning, but not before they surrender 3. They trail 3-0 as we go to the top half of the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Prom night, wedding bells, the moments you'll remember forever start with the perfect look. This prom and wedding season, make it easy with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From sharp, stylish tuxedo rentals that fit just right to beautiful corsages and boutonnieres designed to match your colors perfectly, Briar Patch has everything you need to complete your special day. Local service, personal attention, picture-perfect details. Stop by Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany and get ready to look your best when it matters most.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as we get ready to start the top half of the second inning. North Harrison with an early 3-0 lead. It will be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters that'll be coming up for the Warriors. Jay Anthony, Carter Danner, Landon Hawkins will be coming up to bat here in the start of the second inning, trying to get back at least some of the 3 runs that the Warriors gave up in the top half or in the bottom half of the first.
Yeah, kind of a bad start there for the Warriors, but the good thing is you're going to have an inning like that. You'd rather be early so you kind of know what you got to make up rather than late and just kind of lose the game off of that. So hopefully the Warriors can kind of get locked in here and make up this deficit.
First pitch into Anthony is going to be fouled off down the third base side for strike 1. Now the 0-1 from Richardson is going to miss, low and inside for ball 1. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 from Richardson to Anthony is going to be hit hard. Backhanded by the shortstop, Gage Fortner. Throw over to first base is in time for out number 1.
It's a great play by Fortner. Kind of watching him warm up with the rest of the infield, and you could just see right away the way he moves, the way he makes the plays like that. He's a really good player, and that was a good play right there.
That'll bring up Carter Danner. First pitch looked at for strike 1. Danner getting the start today in left field with Fish on the mound as the 0-1 pitch is going to be hit off the end of the bat. Again to the shortstop, Fortner. Throw over to first base. Not going to be in time to get the speedy Danner at first.
Yeah, nice shot by Danner. There's a weak hit ball. Not necessarily his best type of contact, but whenever you see an opportunity, you better hustle out to first base, and that's what he did, and beats out the throw.
The running back gets a leadoff single, or gets a infield single here with 1 out. Pitch is going to be swung on and missed here by Landon Hawkins for strike 1. Richardson checks Danner at first. The 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on here for the Warriors in the top half of the second, trailing 3-0. This one on the inside corner, throw down to first, and back in time is Carter Danner as Hawkins goes down looking for out number 2.
Yeah, as good as Hawkins is pitching and out in the field, he's had a tough time at the plate this season, to say the least.
That'll bring up now the senior center fielder John Rigney. Shows bunt, gets it down, but it is going to be popped in the air, foul down the first base side for strike 1. Rigney trying to use his speed to get on base, but pops that one in the air, foul.
Yeah, that's what you don't want. They really got to focus on getting on top of the ball, getting it down quick.
The 0-1 from Richardson to Rigney again, shows bunt, this time can't get it down as the count moves. No balls, 2 strikes.
It's pretty high. Again, you're trying to get on top of the ball. If it's that high, that's pretty tough. Probably fortunate that he missed that one because that was probably going to be another pop-up.
The 0-2 swung on a miss. Strike 3. That'll do it for the inning as we go to the bottom half of the second with the Shamrocks ahead 3-0 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as we get ready to start the bottom of the second inning. Eagleville ahead 3-0. It will be the 9-1-2 hitters, Kyler Kimbrough, Tate Richardson, Riker Fortner that'll bat. As the first pitch from Fish is looked in at the knees for strike one. And now the 0-1 home from Fish will be in the dirt for ball one. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike.
Warriors really need a quick inning here. Definitely don't want to surrender any more runs, but quick inning would be ideal.
And the 1-1 pitch. Again, going to be low for ball two as the count now moves 2 balls and a strike. As the 2-1 from Fish into Kimbrough is going to be popped up into center field. John Rigney will move over towards right as he'll put it away for out number 1.
Yeah, that's going to be the thing. Wind's blowing in, so you're going to have to really get a good read on the ball and probably charge in a little bit farther than what you normally would have to. A nice play there by Rigney to make the catch.
And wind blowing in and towards right field as it'll bring up Tate Richardson. He walked and scored back in his first plate appearance of the day. First pitch is going to miss outside and low for ball 1. Richardson walked on 4 pitches to start out the Shamrock batting. Sees a 5th pitch, another ball, as this one looked at for strike 1. And now the 1-1 home. We'll clip the outside corner, strike 2. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 to Richardson will miss outside and low for ball 2. The 2-2 home from William Fish. He is going to be hit up the middle. It takes a nasty bounce on Barrett Worrell, and another error gives the Shamrocks another base runner, as it'll bring up Riker Fortner with 1 out.
Yeah, another fielding mishap there for the Warriors. And again, I mean, that's a large part of the game right there. You got to be able to help your pitcher out. And right now, generally, the Warriors haven't been able to.
Throw over to first. Back in safely is Tate Richardson. Riker Fortner was able to get on base due to an error. Out to right field in his last plate appearance. First pitch will miss. Outside throw down from Dalton Worrell is not going to be in time as Richardson gets back in safely. Richardson was off with the pitch last time whenever Fortner hit it into right. It was kind of bobbled and dropped. Richardson was almost out at second on the throw-in as the 1-0 to Fortner looked at for strike 1. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, throw back over to first, and again, Richardson back in safely.
Richardson just daring Albany to throw over on him. Didn't even get back on the throw back to the pitcher.
1-1 misses high and tight for ball 2. Warriors really worried about Richardson over at first base. Now the 2-1 pitch is going to be hitting the center over the glove of a leaping Barrett Worrell. Made that closer than I thought it was going to be. But it's going to be another base hit. A single here by Riker Fortner puts runners at second and first with 1 out. And Gage Fortner, who walked back in his last plate appearance, up to bat.
He has a great effort there by Barrett. Definitely would have made him feel better after he's made a couple of errors here early in the game, but ball was just a little bit too high for his outstretched glove.
Gage got on to a walk and scored back in the first. First pitch misses outside, throw over to first, gets away from Shea Miller, and now Richardson's going to take off, and he'll take third.
Yeah, Warriors just not sharp right now. It's kind of all you could say about it.
Now the pitch here from Fish to Fortner is going to miss low. And the 2-0 pitch upcoming here to Gage Fortner from Fish. There's going to be a grounder to short. Barrett Orr will pick it up, flip to second. They're able to get one, but Richardson stayed at third.
I'm kind of surprised he did that. The infield was back. It wasn't hit particularly hard, but a break for the Warriors. They can get out of this.
So with 2 outs, that'll bring up Andrew Craig. He went into a fielder's choice and scored his last plate appearance.
Warriors just need 1 out to escape this jam.
First pitch looked at for strike 1. Also kind of surprised Gage Fortner has not yet taken off for second base. Takes a large lead over at first. And now we'll take off as this one low. Throw down to second base. They are going to they're going to call him safe at second. And Richardson's going to come in and score.
Uh-oh.
So Fortner safe at second. Richardson will come around to score. Coach Worrell going to have a quick word with the umpire asking how he got around the tag.
Yeah, the throw beat him there for sure. And it was a bit of a delayed call because it was a close play. But that was the call, and the run scores. Really close play at second base.
Now with a 1-1 count here to Andrew Craig and a 4-0 ball game in favor of the Shamrocks. This one is going to be low for ball 2. Now the 2-0 pitch here from Fish. Got to be popped up. Landon Hawkins drifting back. Will put it away at the edge of the grass for out number 3, but not before North Harrison can tack on another run. They lead 4-0 as we go to the third when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert, though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as we get ready to start the top half of the third. It will be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up for the Warriors. Caden Smith, William Fish, Dalton Worrell, as it's a 4-0 lead in favor of North Harrison over Albany.
Warriors had a bit of a meeting in front of the dugout there after that inning. I don't think Coach Worrell's happy with I don't want to say the effort, but just kind of the demeanor of his team right now.
First pitch here from Richardson to Smith. Hits off of home plate, picked up here by the pitcher Richardson. Throw to first base. Not in time as Smith able to leg out the infield single. As it hit off a home plate, really kind of took the speed out of that and made that a really tough play there for the pitcher, Richardson.
Yeah, and baseball's a game of inches, and as a left-handed pitcher, Richardson he had to pick it up, turn his body, and then throw to first base, and that made all the difference.
William Fish will come up to bat. This one is going to be hit into right center field. It is going to drop off the glove of the center fielder, Fortner, and Smith had to kind of hold up to see if it was going to be caught or not. He's going to be out at second.
Yeah, it's a tough play for Smith, but he was headed back to first, and since it was going to be a diving play, he probably had time to get back. If he caught it, he should have just got about halfway and froze. No need to head back to first base on that. He probably would have beat it.
That brings up Dalton Worrell. First pitch to him is going to be upstairs for ball one.
Just didn't get quite far enough off first base, I don't think, and that's what made the difference.
The 1-0 pitch misses outside for ball two as the catcher Hamilton keeps it in front to keep Fish at first. .2-0 here from Richardson to Dalton Worrell. Misses outside. Count now moves. 3 balls, no strikes.
It's great communication by the rest of the fielders there from North Harrison. You could hear the whole team yelling too.
This one will clip the inside corner for strike one. Count now moves. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here to the senior catcher. And the 3-1 swung on a miss for strike 2. And now the 3-2 upcoming from Richardson to Dalton Worrell. Will miss high, ball 4. Runners on first and second here for the Warriors as Barrett Worrell will come up to bat. First time the Warriors have had a runner on second base here today.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity here for the Warriors. And you've got your 2-hitter at the plate. So this is an opportunity that you can't afford to let go to waste.
Barrett was hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance. This time he's going to pop it up, and Gage Fortner is going to come in and put it away for out number 2. As Richardson has given up some very weak contact so far here against the Warriors, as Shea Miller will come up to bat. He struck out swinging in his first plate appearance. First pitch is going to be chopped foul for strike 1. Warriors still really, as we said, haven't really had any good contact. Will Fish's was probably the best out to right center field, whereas everything has just really kind of been weak contact. As the 0-1 pitch misses outside, count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 from Richardson to Miller is going to be hit back up the middle, right to Richardson, throw over to first, and that will be out number 3 as the Warriors will string in 2 runners. They trail 4-0 as we go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Prom night, wedding bells, the moments you'll remember forever start with the perfect look. This prom and wedding season make it easy with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From sharp, stylish tuxedo rentals that fit just right, to beautiful corsages and boutonnieres designed to match your colors perfectly, Briar Patch has everything you need to complete your special day. Local service, personal attention, picture-perfect details. Stop by Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany and get ready to look your best when it matters most. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as we get ready to start the bottom half of the third inning. North Harrison Shamrocks ahead 4-0. As it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Dustin Hamilton, Kellen Craig, Landon Johnson, that'll come up to bat here for the Shamrocks, trying to extend their 4-run lead. First pitch here from Fish to Hamilton is going to be chopped foul down the third base side for strike one.
Shamrock scored 3 in the first inning, scored 1 last inning. Warriors trying to put up the first 0 of the game defensively, really trying to keep us at a 4-run ball game considering they haven't been able to do much offensively.
The 0-1 pitch is going to be hit into left center field, and it is going to drop in front of John Rigney in center. And it'll be a leadoff single here for Dustin Hamilton. And it'll bring up now Kellen Craig to bat. Warriors have given up 4 runs, none earned yet here as we're in the bottom of the third. Craig was able to get on base due to a single back in the first. As the first pitch here from Fish. Swung on a miss for strike one. As the 0-1 now from Fish. Oh, low in the dirt, swung on a miss there by Craig, and he knew it immediately as soon as he swung at it.
Yeah, never a good idea to swing at one that you have to back out of the way of.
Yeah. So an 0-2 count here to Kellen Craig. As the pitch home from Fish. Looked at, strike 3. Craig goes down looking, just the second punch out of the day here for William Fish, and it brings up now Landon Johnson to bat. He popped out to second in his first plate appearance back in the first.
Yeah, that's a tough plate appearance there for Craig. That's one you just got to forget about. Push that one out of your memory.
First pitch is going to be fouled off down the third base side for strike one. So on first is Dustin Hamilton with 1 out. Landon Johnson an 0-1 count here at the plate. William Fish looks in, has the pitch he wants. And this one is going to be low and inside for ball one. Count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is going to be hit into right field. It's going to get down. Rigney will pick it up in right center. Throws it in as Hamilton will move from first to third on the single there by Johnson. Another runner in scoring position here for the Shamrocks as it brings up the freshman Cole Hartchin. He struck out swinging in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, North Harrison is hitting the ball really well right now, and yet another opportunity for him to score a run.
Looking to extend that 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the third. First pitch will miss outside for ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch will clip the outside corner, strike one. Count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 here from Fish to Hartchin. Will miss low for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike 2. Count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
We don't talk a lot about jerseys here on Albany TV, but both teams were in black.
Yeah.
That's
to warm up.
Not something you see.
Trying to get all that sun that they can.
Yeah. Could be.
Now the 2-2 home here from Fish. Fouled off Count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now Warriors away jerseys, black this year. Home jerseys are green.
Just not something you see a lot.
The Warriors black with gray pants. North Harrison black with white pants today. As the 2-2 bounces in the dirt, kept in front by Dalton Worrell as the count now moves full here to Harchin, the freshman second baseman. As a 3-2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Harchin goes down for the second time today. Swinging as it'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Kyler Kimbrough. He flew out to center field in his last plate appearance, and the Warriors have an opportunity to put a 0 on the board here this inning if they can get out of this one with a runner on third and first and 2 outs. This one is going to be hitting the hole between third and short. It'll bring in a run, and it's up to a 5-0 lead here in favor of North Harrison after the RBI single by Kyler Kimbrough will bring in Dustin Hamilton.
Yeah, I mean, North Harrison just added a little bit more and a little bit more each inning. They haven't really lit up the scoreboard in one inning in particular. They scored 3 in the first inning. Now they've just put 1 in the subsequent 2 innings, but looking for more here in the third.
That'll bring up Tate Richardson. He's walked and got on base due to an error in his 2 plate appearances. First pitch is low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch is going to be hit into left center field, but the wind blows it back to the edge of the grass as the shortstop Bear Orrell will put it away for out number 3, but not before North Harrison can tack on another run. They lead 5-0 as we go to the 4th when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, or here to Eagleville as we get ready to start the top half of the 4th inning, 5-0. North Harrison with the lead. And it will be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up for the Warriors. Jay Anthony, Carter Danner, Landon Hawkins, as they try to chip away at this 5-run deficit.
They got the middle of the order coming up, and Warriors really need to show some life here on offense. They haven't done so far in the game.
This one is going to be hit into left field, and it's a leadoff single here by Jay Anthony.
That's a good sign. It's a sign of life, just like I was talking about. Maybe the Warriors can make something out of this.
That'll bring up now Carter Danner to bat. He singled back in his first plate appearance on an infield single. First pitch to Danner. Inside, misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch upcoming here from Richardson. is going to be hit past the first baseman, Andrew Craig, into right field. Back-to-back hits here for the Warriors. And puts runners on first and second, nobody out. First time the Warriors have strung hits back-to-back.
Craig was holding Anthony on first base, and if he had been standing where he would normally be aligned, he might have been able to get to that, but another single here to start the inning.
That'll bring up now Landon Hawkins. He struck out looking in his first plate appearance. Shows bunt, and bunts it foul for strike one.
Yeah, the Warriors just, as a collective unit, just really struggled to bunt. One thing we've seen this year.
The 0-1 pitch again showing bunt. Can't get it down as the count moves. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 on. Nobody out here in the top half of the 4th inning, trailing by 5. Number 6 hitter Hawkins, 0-2 pitch. Looked at, strike 3 as he goes down looking for the second time today.
Yeah, that's the, I think I've said this before, but whenever you can't get the bunt down, it's doubly bad because then you're in an 0-2 count and you're trying to, now you have to swing away, but you're down 0-2.
That'll bring up Rigney. He struck out swinging in his first plate appearance. First pitch is going to be hit right to the third baseman. Kelly Craig steps on third, throw over to first. Is dug out in time or no? They're saying he's safe at first.
Yeah, he beat that.
So a fielder's choice there. Puts runners now at second and first, now with 2 outs as Caden Smith will come up to bat. He's singled to lead off the third. First pitch looked at on the inside corner for strike 1. Now the 0-1 from Richardson to Smith. He is going to be hit towards the shortstop. Gage Fortner has a little trouble with it. Throw over to first in time for out number 3. And we will go to the bottom of the 4th with North Harrison leading 5-0 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. There's something special happening in downtown Albany. Our small town charm, our local businesses, and our historic Main Street are the heart of our community. And now we're investing in the future. From restoring storefronts to supporting entrepreneurs to creating new places for families and visitors to gather, Main Street Albany is leading the revitalization of our downtown. When you shop local, volunteer, or support Main Street projects, you're helping build a stronger, brighter Albany for generations to come. Join us as we keep moving forward. Main Street Albany, investing in our community, restoring our history, and building our future. In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel. And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as we have our first Albany Hy-Vee pitching change. Today's pitching change brought to you by Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. New pitcher on the mound is going to be Barrett Worrell, as that'll change up the defense a little bit as Jay Anthony will move to second base. Landon Hawkins to shortstop. Carter Danner will move into third. William Fish will take over in left field. It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters that are coming up here for North Harrison. It'll be Riker Fortner, Gage Fortner, and Andrew Craig. That'll bat here for the Shamrocks.
Well, Barrett coming in here, and he really needs to kind of shut down this Shamrock offense. Got to keep this at a 5-run lead just based off of the lack of offensive production the Warriors have.
First one looked at for strike 1 here by Riker Fortner. William Fish goes 3 innings, gives up 5 runs, 1 earned off of 5 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, as the next pitch is going to be low to Fortner for ball 1. Count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the next one is going to be grounded to short. And again, some trouble defensively as Landon Hawkins has trouble picking it up. Riker Fortner on base due to the error. And that quickly already the 4th error committed here by the Warriors defensively.
Yeah, that took a nasty hop on Landon. He kind of got caught in between bounces, and the more you let it bounce, that's kind of the risk you take. He kind of waited on a little bit there and took that nasty hop.
That'll bring up now Gage Fortner. He's walked and hit into a fielder's choice on his 2 plate appearances. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strike here to Gage Fortner. Riker Fortner on first, nobody out. North Harrison leading 5-0. This one is going to be hit past shortstop into left field, and it will be a single here by Gage Fortner. Puts runners now on first and second, as Andrew Craig will come to bat here for the Shamrocks. The big left-hander, 0 for 2 on the day, has got on base due to a fielder's choice and scored a run.
Well, we were unsure of North Harrison coming into this one. They hadn't played a lot of games. I'll finish that thought here in a second.
As the pitch from Barrett Worrell is going to be swung on and missed as he got Craig chasing on a pitch outside for strike 1.
There's some teams that just are still trying to kind of rebuild, so we weren't really sure what to think of them, but man, they've proven themselves. They're really good.
Oh, 1 pitch is going to be hit hard and gets past the diving second baseman Anthony into right field, and then gets past the right fielder Smith, as Riker Fortner will score easily from second base, and Gage Fortner will stay at second after the RBI single there by Andrew Craig.
Yeah, I mean, North Harrison just has Albany in all kinds of shambles right now, and still a lot of game left, but just based off of what we've seen from the Albany offense, I mean, a 6-run plus comeback, this doesn't seem like it's going to be in the cards, but of course we'll have to see.
First pitch to Dustin Hamilton, looked at for strike 1. Hamilton 1 for 2 on the day with a single run scored. Has also got on base due to an error. The 0-1 going to be popped up, and it's going to get out of play for strike 2 as the count moves. No balls, 2 strikes.
Weirder things have happened, but the Warrior offense is going to have to wake up.
The 0-2 pitch to Hamilton is going to be popped up left side of the infield, and Carter Danner, the third baseman there at the edge of the grass, will put it away for out number 1. As it'll bring up Kellen Craig to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a strikeout looking in his 2 plate appearances. He'll bat with runners on second and first and just 1 out. North Harrison has continued their streak of getting at least 1 run in every inning. 3 in the first, 1 in the second, third, and so far in the fourth. This one is going to be hit in the left center field. But again, the wind kind of blows it back, and Hawkins, the shortstop, able to run out and put it away for out number 2.
I think that hit right off the end of the bat because that sounded like it was going to go a lot farther than that. And also the wind played a factor, of course, too.
It's cold, and that wind blowing in really kind of limits how far that's going to go. Off the bat, looked like it was going to go a lot farther. As it brings up Landon Johnson, 1 for 2 on the day. Pitch will miss just off the plate for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. Popped up, and this time the pitcher, Barrett Worrell, is going to be under it, puts it away for out number 3, but not before North Harrison can tack on another run. They lead 6-0 as we go to the 5th. We'll see if the Warriors can scratch something across when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
Healthcare care works best when it feels simple, supportive, and close to home. That's why Mosaic Medical Center Albany is all in on making it easy to access the care you need. We're now offering one-call scheduling for all our primary care clinics in Albany, Grant City, New Hampton, and Stanberry, including radiology appointments. One call connects you to one team focused on connecting you to expert care without the hassle. Call 660-726-1295 to schedule an appointment today.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as we get ready to start the fifth inning. We have a new center fielder out there for the Shamrocks as Wyatt Mays will now take over in center field as he back from his track meet and now entered into the lineup here for the Shamrocks. And still on the mound, Tate Richardson. He'll take on the 9 1-2 hitters coming up for the Warriors: William Fish, Dalton Worrell, and Barrett Worrell.
Well, we talked about it last inning. The Warrior offense is just going to have to wake up here. They haven't really done much. They had a little bit of a threat going last inning, but it got quickly shut down. And got the 9-hitter leading things off, and then the order will flip, and that could be the last time potentially that the top of the order comes up. So I mean, you're going to have to, if you want to come back up to bat again, you're going to have to start making a bit of a rally here, down 6 here in the fifth inning.
And the big thing for the Warriors, you don't need 6 here in this inning, just need to cut into the lead a little bit at a time as William Fish will come up to bat. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hit into a fielder's choice back in his first plate appearance. As the first pitch here from Richardson, looked at for strike one. And we talk about, the struggles the Warrior hitters have had. A lot of it has to do with the left-handed pitcher here, Tate Richardson, really throwing a great game here for the Shamrocks.
Yep.
0-1 pitch is going to be hit down left field side. Is it going to stay fair? It is not, as it just hangs foul at the end for strike two. Gave it a long ride down that foul line, but just hooks a little foul.
Yeah,
and count moves. No balls, 2 strikes. That was easy extra bases there for Fish.
Warriors are really needing a break right now, and they have not got one yet.
The 0-2. Swung on a miss, strike 3. A 5th punch out of the day here for Richardson as the lineup will flip over, and it'll bring up Dalton Worrell. He is 0 for 1 on the day. He's popped out to first and walked in his 2 plate appearances. And this one is going to be hit right under the glove of Andrew Craig. Didn't really move, just hit right at him, just went right underneath his glove on a hard hit single there by Dalton Worrell.
Yeah, I mean, that was right through the legs,
right
there.
through the wickets.
Yeah, those ones that are hit right at you are really tough to hit, are really tough to field. You don't know whether to back up or run in on it, and they can really eat you up.
That'll bring up Barrett Worrell. He's been hit by a pitch and popped out to short in his 2 plate appearances. Dalton Worrell took a large lead at first. Throw back from the catcher, Hamilton, and back safely is Dalton. He took a dangerous lead there at first, and first pitch into Barrett misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on a miss. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike, and again a throw down. And again, Dalton slides back into first safely.
I'm surprised we haven't seen a pickoff move from Richardson, the pitcher, because he's getting a big lead even when Richardson has come set.
Now the 1-1 pitch upcoming here to Barrett Worrell. Throw over to first, though. This time Dalton able to dive back in safely.
See, that time he wasn't off nearly as much.
And the pitch is going to be fouled off down the third base side. Count moves, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think you're seeing Dalton being aggressive out there on the base path because he's trying to force North Harrison into an error. North Harrison makes an error. Albany starts to get a little bit of momentum.
The 1-2 pitch. Chopped off a home plate foul down the first base side. Will stay 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And when you're down 6 in the 5th inning, you're not going to make this comeback by being conservative. So I think we will see the Warriors start to maybe be a little bit more aggressive. Of course, I'm not going to run into outs, but just pushing the envelope a little bit.
The 1-2 pitch upcoming here from Richardson to Barrett Worrell. is going to be behind him. Dalton will take off for second. Good throw, and Dalton is out at second base.
Yeah, I think that was ill-advised there from Dalton. I think he thought it was going to get by the catcher, and catcher did a nice job to field that one and ended up getting a late jump. And 2 attempted stolen bases here, and 2 runners have been thrown out.
Yeah, the senior Hamilton has thrown out 2 on really good throws down to second base as the 2-2 pitch misses outside. The count now moves full here to Barrett Worrell. And if Barrett is able to get on by a walk or something, that out there at second by Dalton is really going to be something the Warriors are going to want back. As the 3-2 pitch misses ball 4, Barrett will walk. But now you have a runner on first with 2 outs as Shea Miller comes to bat. Because now where you could be sitting with the runner on first and second, 1 out, you're sitting with the runner on first and 2 outs. Shea Miller 0 for 2 as he struck out swinging and grounded back to the pitcher in his 2 plate appearances. First pitch is going to be hitting to right center field, and this one is going to drop. Barrett on his horse. He's going to make it to third. He's going to be held up there as Miller with a long single moves Barrett up to third, and Warriors have their first real scoring chance of the day with Jay Anthony coming to bat. He's 1 for 2 with a grounder to short and a single.
Question is, will the door be shut on them again? They've had like 1 or 2 threats this game, and both times the door's been quickly shut on them.
Pitch here from Richardson. It's going to be hit down the right field side with the wind blowing that way. It's going to get foul for strike 1.
It's 2 this inning that have just continued to be, or have just went just foul, just by a couple of feet.
St. Kimbrough gave that one a good chase, but the wind blowing it away from him and blowing it more towards the foul territory and the fence.
Take that back. The other one was last inning, but same thing.
It was this inning. It was the start of the inning as this one misses for ball 1 by William Fish down the left field side.
It was Fish. I was thinking it was Caden Smith. Yeah, that was Fish. I was right the first time.
Yep.
Should have just went with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is going to be hit. This one is going to get down. The Warriors will get on the board here in the 5th inning with an RBI single from Jay Anthony.
Well, that's a good sign by the Warriors. They've tagged together a couple of hits here. Of course, you wish that Dalton hadn't got thrown out. It would have been 6-2. But you'll take the run, and we'll see here how long they can keep this going.
That'll bring up Carter Danner, 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. This one is going to be his 3rd hit of the day into left field as Shea Miller going to be held up at third as bases are loaded. And 2 outs as the Warriors try to create a 2-out rally here. It'll bring up Landon Hawkins, really needing a hit here. 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts looking.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity, and if he's able to come through, that could really give him a confidence boost, which is what he needs right now at the plate.
First pitch looked at for strike 1.
I'm just not sure he was ready to hit there. That looked pretty hittable back here, and just let it go by.
Now the 0-1 pitch is going to be hit. It's going to be towards the third baseman, Kellen Craig. Race for the bag, and sliding in just before Kellen Craig can get to the bag is Jay Anthony, and it's going to end up as a fielder's choice. And now Warriors trail 6-2 here with John Rigney coming to bat.
Good hustle by Jay Anthony. I mean, that was awesome, running that thing out.
And this one kind of came inside and kind of knuckled off the end of the bat. Foul there by Rigney. Rigney 0 for 2 on the day, struck out swinging, got on base due to fielder's choice in his 2 plate appearances. Has an opportunity to cut into this lead even more here in the 5th as the next pitch misses outside for ball 1. This is the 3rd time that the Warriors have seen Richardson so far. And now they're starting to get a little bit more contact as the 1-1 is going to be hit. Slow grounder to Craig at third. Tries reaching for the runner Danner, and they're going to say he got him for out number 3.
He didn't even think he got him. I mean, by the look on his face, he knew. Oh, I think he said he went out of the baseline.
So that's going to be the end of the inning, or end of the top half of the inning. It will be a 6-2 ball game as we go to the bottom half of the fifth when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as we enter the bottom half of the fifth inning. Warriors able to cut into that lead there in the top half, make it a 6-2 ball game as it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters as the first pitch to Wyatt Mays is swung on and missed for strike one as he takes over for Cole Hartchin, who was 0 for 2 on the day. The 0-1 pitch misses just outside for ball one.
So yeah, just to clear up that last play there, the tag was not made, but the runner, it was ruled that he left the baseline.
As this one misses inside, count moves 2 balls and a strike here to Mays.
So that's a tough third out there.
And the next one will be in there for strike 2. Count now moves 2 balls, 2 strikes, especially with the bases loaded and 2 outs.
Yeah.
Anywhere the Warriors were really making a comeback as this one misses outside. Count now moves full. So a 3-2 count here to Mays. Pitch home for Barrett Worrell. Chopper off the plate. Out to the shortstop Hawkins. Throw to first. And Miller unable to dig it out as it's a leadoff single here by Mays.
Yeah, he had to come off the bag to get that. Hawkins' footwork was, I think he might have got tripped up a little bit. Hawkins really in his head right now. You can tell by the way he's reacting.
That'll bring up now Kyler Kimbrough. He's flown out to center and has an RBI single to his credit. Throw over to first. Mays back in safely. And the first pitch thrown down back again here by Dalton Worrell and Shea Miller. With that one a little off the bag, had to run out there and get it so it would not go into right field and keeps Mays at first. 0-1 pitch misses low for ball one. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike.
North Harrison's, of course, done a nice job. Can't take anything away from them, but the fielding for Albany's really hurt them just as much as anything.
This one hit back up the middle. Second baseman Jay Anthony takes a nasty bounce on him as he kind of waited.
Yep.
And that allowed Mays to get in front of him and kind of really made his eyes go off the ball. And another error here by the Warriors.
I was always told as a young player, you need to play the ball. Don't let the ball play you. And whenever you sit there and wait on it, that's when the ball plays you. It takes a funny hop, and exactly that situation right there is what happens.
Well, and especially when you have a runner coming in at you, the runner has to get out of your way. Otherwise, it's a runner's interference. So you're the first. You have the first option to go after the ball. As it'll bring up now Tate Richardson. He is 0 for 2 on the day. He's walked, got on base to an error, popped out to short, but he's also scored 2 of the 6 runs. First pitch misses low for ball one. Nobody out here in the inning as a single and an error have runners on first and second here for the Shamrocks. The 1-0 pitch will miss for ball two. (2-0) misses outside. Count now moves 3 balls, no strike. (3-0) pitch misses ball 4. That'll walk, the bases loaded.
Yeah, you're seeing frustration here. from the Warriors. Multiple players, you can just see it on their face and in their actions.
It'll bring up Riker Fortner. He's been on base in all 3 of his plate appearances. Got on base twice due to an error, once due to a single. First one looked at for strike 1.
They obviously know the implications of this game and really want to come away with a W.
This one hit back foul for strike 2. Count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. Again, with the win, North Harrison stays alive in the conference. And also a win for either team is basically shores up the 1 seed in districts, as this one fouled off down the first base side. Count stays, no balls, 2 strikes. In Class 1, District 15 will be played in Princeton again this year. We'll cover as many of those games as we can here on Albany TV. As the 0-2 pitch comes in here from Barrett Worrell. Misses outside and low for ball 1. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's Mays at third, Kimbrough at second, Richardson at first here for the Shamrocks. They lead 6-2 in the bottom of the 5th. And the 3-2, a little grounder down the first base side, and it is going to roll foul.
Yeah, it's a smart play by Barrett. I was going to say you got to pick it up.
Yeah.
Kind of let it keep rolling.
Don't let it hit a rock and bounce back in.
Yeah, but a nice job there. There wasn't going to be a play, so good job just to let that one go foul.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Riker Fortner. And the pitch now from Barrett. Misses low and outside. Ball 2. Count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Warriors looking for the first out of the inning. Misses outside. Coming in, Mays. Play at the plate. And Mays in safely. As each runner will move up a bag. And it's now back to a 7-2, 5-run lead here for the Shamrocks.
Yeah, this has just been one of those games where it's whatever the final score ends up being, it's always felt like North Harrison's been in control from the very beginning. It's only a 5-run game. I mean, it's not like a blowout by any means, but North Harrison's been in control from the very beginning.
3-2 pitch. Misses low, and another walk. Again, will walk the bases loaded. As it'll bring up Gage Fortner. He's walked, hit into a fielder's choice, and singled in his 3 plate appearances.
Nobody out yet still.
Nope.
This could talk about how it wasn't quite a blowout, but it could
sitting
get
on the precipice of one.
Yeah, base hits the gap.
First pitch, tip back foul for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Misses outside for ball 1. Count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Misses again outside and low. Ball 2 is Dalton Worrell doing a great job keeping those pitches from getting to the backstop and allowing another run to score. As the 2-1 pitch. He is going to be hitting to left field in front of Will Fish. It'll drop. And another run will score. An RBI single here by Gage Fortner. Puts it back at a 6-run ball game like it was to end the last inning.
That's what I mean. North Harrison, they gave up the 2 runs, and they get them right back to a 6-run game, and still maybe more to come.
No outs, bases loaded. Andrew Craig, the big left-hander, will come up to bat. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Craig 1 for 3 on the day. He's hit into a fielder's choice and scored. Popped out to second and an RBI single. This one will miss for ball 2. Count now moves, 2 balls, no strikes.
Everyone's different, but I wonder if just slowing down and taking a breath would do Barrett some good.
This one a chopper towards first. Miller has some trouble with it at first. Reaches, gets the runner Craig, but Richardson will score. It'll be an RBI ground out by Andrew Craig.
And nobody saw if they made the tag or not.
I mean,
tag was made.
Tag was made.
Base runner didn't, or base umpire didn't have a view of the play.
They are going to call him out at first. If not, I think there would be
oh my gosh, yeah,
mayhem coming.
Yeah, because I mean, they made the tag. Albany made the tag. It was pretty clear. But I think the home plate umpire was watching the plate because there was a score coming. So, but they made the right call in the end, so that's good.
So now runners on second and third, still just one out as Dustin Hamilton comes to the bat. He's 1 for 3 on the day with a single, got on base to an error, popped out to third. First pitch, misses outside for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. Is going to be hit foul down the third base line, and just barely did that one hook past the bag there at third into foul territory, and the count moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. Three runs already in here in the inning for the Shamrocks. As the 1-1 in the dirt for ball 2. Shamrocks to their largest lead of the game of 7. They've matched their inning high of 3 that they had back in the first. This one going to be hit. Shortstop Hawkins able to stop it, but unable to get the throw off as another run will score after this single there by Dustin Hamilton.
Well, suddenly Hamilton scores. The game's over. This game's really kind of talked about right at the beginning of the inning. It was not yet a blowout, and North Harrison's just exploded this inning.
First pitch here to Kellen Craig, misses outside for ball 1. Craig 1 for 3 on the day with a single, a strikeout looking, and a pop out to short. The runners on the corner, still just 1 out. And this one swung on a miss for strike 1. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike.
Really wasn't sure how this game would go, but didn't really expect a blowout either way.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner takes off for second. And Dalton tried to throw it and then hold back as Gage Fortner will score. Dustin Hamilton moves up to second.
It's one of those nights.
And it's a 9-run lead now here for the Shamrocks in the bottom of the 5th. And the winning run, they end it at second base with a 1-2 count. Here to Craig, tip back. Count stays, 1 ball, 2 strikes, and still just 1 out here in the inning.
Yeah, this is that play by Dalton that really kind of underscores the type of game this has been for Albany.
The 1-2 here from Barrett. Looked at for ball 2 as the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the 2-2. Fouled out of play there by Kellen Craig. Count will stay 2-2 with Hamilton on second. Pitch from Barrett misses upstairs as the count moves full. On deck is Landon Johnson. He would be the 9th Shamrock to bat here in the bottom of the 5th. And the pitch is going to be hit in right center field, and it's going to get to the fence. Hamilton had to hold up, but he's going to take his wave around third. He's going to come around, and he is going to score, and that is going to do it after an RBI single by Kellen Craig. And it is going to be a 10-run win here for the Shamrocks, 12-2 in 5 innings. We'll be back with the BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's Winner's Circle Player of the Game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope. Whether you're hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
And welcome back out again here to Eagleville as North Harrison comes away with a 12-2 victory here in 5 innings. Remember, tonight's postgame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank here for good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the ball game, starting with the Warriors offensively tonight. Dalton Worrell tonight goes 1 for 2 with a walk. Barrett Worrell goes 0 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored. Shane Miller 1 for 3 on the day with a run scored. Jay Anthony 2 for 3 on the day with an RBI. Carter Danner goes 3 for 3 on the day. Landon Hawkins 0 for 3 on the day with an RBI. John Rigney 0 for 3 on the day. Caden Smith 1 for 2 on the day. William Fish 1 for 2 on the day as well. Winning pitcher of record, Tate Richardson, he goes 5 innings. He gives up 2 runs, both earned off of 9 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Offensively tonight for the Shamrocks, Tate Richardson goes 0 for 2 on the day. Got on base a couple of times due to an error. He scores 3 runs, also walks twice. Riker Fortner today goes 1 for 3 on the day with a walk, 2 runs scored. Gage Fortner today 2 for 3 with a walk, an RBI and 2 runs scored. Andrew Craig 1 for 4 on the day, 3 RBIs and a run scored. Dustin Hamilton 2 for 4 on the day with an RBI and 2 runs scored. Kellen Craig 2 for 4 on the day with 3 RBIs. Landon Johnson 1 for 3 on the day. Cole Harchin goes 0 for 2 on the day. Wyatt Mays comes in to take over for him. He goes 0 for 1, got on base due to an error. He scored a run. Kyler Kimbrough 1 for 3 on the day with an RBI and a run scored. Losing pitcher of record for the Warriors, William Fish. He goes 3 innings, gives up 5 runs, 1 earned off of 5 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Barrett Worrell goes an inning and a third in relief. He gives up 7 runs, none earned off of 5 hits, 2 walks in the ball game as the Warriors commit 7 errors in the ball game today as North Harrison goes to now picks up another win, really kind of puts themselves in that conversation that the Warriors were in with, winning the conference outright because they will still play King City back on the 8th of May. However, Warriors still trying to keep that thought alive with a win over King City tomorrow. There could still be a chance for a 3-way tie in conference, but North Harrison does put themselves atop what will more than likely be the conversation for the 1 seed in Class 1 District 15.
Well, North Harrison still plays King City, and if I wouldn't be surprised, just with what we saw today, if North Harrison were to maybe beat King City as well. Of course, not predicting that, but it could happen, in that case, if Albany were to also beat King City, it'd be a 2-way tie.
Yes, 2-way tie, sorry. Yeah.
For the conference. But if King City were to beat North Harrison, then it'd be a 3-way tie because everyone would have Actually, no, it would just still be a 2-way tie because North Harrison would have 2 losses in the conference. So regardless, there's still a chance Albany could win a share of the conference. Disappointing, though, loss tonight. For the district implications because now Albany's most likely going to have to play 3 games to win districts. We talked about their lack of pitching, but tonight they got outplayed for sure, but they hurt themselves just as much. All the errors, and then they got down early, and it just seemed like they kind of didn't really believe that they could win it after the first inning.
Yeah.
Just kind of the attitudes and the body language of the players just didn't seem like they really kind of believed much in themselves after that rocky first inning, and then it just kind of got worse and worse and then exploded there in the last inning to a run rule, and it didn't look like it. We were headed for that.
Yeah, we talked about, it was still a game that, it felt like North Harrison was ahead and had the advantage, but it was still like a 4 or 5 run game. You're like, oh man, this is still, a somewhat close game, but we talked about at that moment, it was on the precipice of falling into where it could be a blowout, and that's exactly what ended up happening by the end of the inning.
Yeah, I mean, it felt closer because Albany had kind of hurt themselves so much. But then, North Harrison just slammed the door on them and ended up kind of taking it to them there right at the end. And a really impressive win for North Harrison. We looked at their schedule. They don't play a lot of games. The GRC West, there's a lot of teams in the conference that are trying to rebuild and kind of improve their programs. So we weren't really sure kind of where they stood. And, man, they beat the Warriors pretty good tonight. Maybe this is the type of game that the Warriors needed to kind of refocus. I feel like they haven't been tested a lot in a lot of games, so maybe this is the thing they need. It hurts, but maybe it'll do them some good in the long run.
And tonight, our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game is going to go to Tate Richardson. He goes 5 innings. Again, gives up 2 runs, both earned off of 9 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Also went 0 for 2, but walked twice, scores 3 of the 12 runs here for the Shamrocks. He's tonight Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance at Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sand Phillips in Albany, and Johnson Controls. The Briar Patch and Sublime Formwear both on the west side of the square in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany North Harrison School Districts, and the Printer and New Shop are located in Albany. Again, for myself, Jared Rolvis, color analyst and cameraman for the night, Brett Williams, so long and good night tonight from Eagleville.